money, do you know I'm on it?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers.
26, Carolina Panthers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, glad you're with us. This is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald to do the honors. And off we go from Charlotte. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
At the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. A throw on the move is caught. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down. On the play fake, here's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Ready. Again, it's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Play action now for Stafford. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his 2nd year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Young. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Rams have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The Rams offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Forced out wide.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Check pick.
So after 1, 6-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
43 rail.
Now Dowdle. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Open man, the tight end, Mitchell Evans. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
McMillan comes in motion. On 2nd down, Young. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the
A bit of a
play.
quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense,
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
you know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
The Rams offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Play action, Stafford. That's called in on the left by Nakua. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
17 yards.
That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action with Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and
The shotgun, it's Stafford. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing again is Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Myron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down. To the air again, Stafford. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Stafford to throw again. Working across the field, Nakua has it. And he's in! Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Rams extend their advantage to 13-0.
13. Panthers nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10.
Blue check.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's got the first-round pick, Teteroa McMillan. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Panthers first down.
On first down is Young. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
A loss of 11.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
26-yard line.
Now Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett.
It's now third down.
Third down coming up. Here's Young. Quick throw, taken in. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30s. The Panthers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready. 45. Punt.
They'll run with Dowdle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Set. Punt. Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Come on, set.
Here's Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here comes Smith on the return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Stafford now on second down. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. It'll be third. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready. Lady.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First down.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
48-yard line.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the give, it's Williams. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
A gain of 16 yards. That's another Rams first down.
On first down, it's Stafford. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown. 1st and goal. This defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. He's got his big tight end, Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, Rams. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession.
2nd and 16.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Quick. Yellow.
On second down, Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Brings up third
Check
down.
white.
They'll look to pick the 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Rams have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
There's nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. To return is Hubbard. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Panthers
Set.
first down.
Young to throw on. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Rams have it inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Rams stretch things out even further.
Panthers nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. To return is Hubbard. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's got his man. That's Leggett. A gain there of 15. It's a Carolina first down.
That's good.
Ready?
For Panthers.
Here's Young to throw, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is Cameron Kitchens, the safety who got through to make the play.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game, and then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
That one taken in right side by Leggett. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Back at the 33-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go again here with Williams. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
That's taken in, and he's going to have a Rams first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They run over center with Williams. Kyron Williams. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room. But not in this case.
So it's a win for the visiting Rams. And this was as good as it gets. All 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.